Good morning, everyone. It's me, Kristen. I am your flex literacy coach for the Math Schoolhouses, which includes Earth Space Science as well. And I've started on a new little adventure called Video Visions. And what my idea is for this series is to kind of take a closer look at many of the concepts and strategies that I put in my literacy tips or that we've spoken about. And actually, so you can see it in action and talk through it a little bit better. I also want to say that I am getting used to this recording device and this method. So forgive my ums and my pauses and things like that. But thank you for taking a moment to look at this video vision. So this is the first one of the series. This is kind of my trial. It's called Take One, and it's just a series introduction. So throughout the different videos that you guys are going to watch, it's basically going to take you through 3 steps of every strategy or concept. So we're going to kind of go with this construction building type of theme, as you can see. So what these videos are meant to be are concept builders, simply that. Almost like a foundation or a blueprint for you guys to take and mold and tweak into what you think will work for you and your students. So every video will have what we call a blueprint for success, which will include the dream, the plan, and the reflection. When we talk about the dream, we're going to basically discuss visions versus decisions. So it's where I'm going to lay out the foundation. I'm going to give you some background knowledge of that concept. And we're just going to kind of talk about the why behind the what. Then when we get to the plan, this is that idea toolbox and where we're going to work smarter, not harder. We're going to talk about some step-by-step execution. I'm going to share with you some other places that I've seen this strategy or concept being used. And don't forget that sharing is caring. When you see something that you like or you use something in your lesson that is really just working out amazingly with your students, don't forget to, hey, hit up a peer and say, listen, this really worked for me. Don't know if you're, struggling when it comes to, feedback, but try this out. Because, remember, we're all here to help one another and be a team. The next part is the reflection. And that's the process where, as lifelong learners, we're going to step back and we're going to look at the process. What concept we use, how it went. Do we need to pull back a little bit and revisit it? Do we need to scrap it totally? Do we need to come up with something different? And then that's where we're also going to think about taking into account the feedback from our students. What did they like? What did they not like? Where did they find a struggle point? Things like that, so that we can make sure that the concepts that we're integrating into our live lessons and our DBAs and even our tutoring sessions are the best that they can be. And then the last part of these video vision process is going to be where you take that tool or that concept that I've spoken about and you build something. So you've taken a strategy or concept out of your toolbox. What are you going to do with it? So on this slide, you're going to see that there is a link to where all the video visions will be held or housed in my Google site. So check out that Google site if you have not done so already. Check out the Video Visions page because on that page, you will see this little tell us what you think icon. And there will be a link to give me some feedback on the strategy that you've used. It will ask you for the video that you viewed, the strategy that you tried, and how it went. Because I'm always learning and growing from you. And, when I say that something is going to work amazingly, you might get in there and think, not happening, Kristen. So I love your feedback on how you either modified it or what you think based on hosting it real time with students. And also, before I let you go, I just wanted to make sure that we're on the same page as far as all these different strategies and concepts and engagement techniques are all great in theory. They hook into domains. They're exactly what, we're looking for in order for our students to find success. But what I say and what you say and how I do it and what you do are totally different. So just make sure that you're putting that little extra piece of love from you into it so that you personalize it and make it your own, because no one knows your students like you. Have a great day. Bye, guys.